Hello everybody, welcome back. Now I'm going to explain about CRUD, CRUD in servlets. That is, CRUD means create, read, update, and delete operations. This application is the most important application for any project development. That is, almost all the project depends on this CRUD application only. In servlet, we can easily create CRUD application. Now I will show you the example for this, how to develop this CRUD application. So first create a dynamic web project, CRUD. Then in the source folder create a package. Inside the source folder create a package. And then you have so many servlet files here. You have view servlet, save servlet, edit servlet, and edit servlet 2 and delete servlet. And two classes called EMP and EMP-DAO. So this EMP class is nothing but it contains the setters and getters. That is public class EMP is the POJO class here. It has private integer ID, private string name, password, email and country. Then these are the setters and getters. This is a POJO class. I hope all of you know how to create the setters and getters. That is, for example, public int get ID, then return ID, public void set ID of integer ID is argument, then this dot ID equal to ID. This is how you will write the setters and getters for the all the variables. Next is the EMP-DAO. So inside web content, we are having the index.html. And inside webin folder we have web.xml. So what are the servlets we are having? Save servlet, we are having edit servlet 2 and delete servlet and view servlet, and the URL for save servlet is save, URL for edit servlet is edit, URL for edit servlet 2 is edit 2, and URL for delete servlet is delete, URL for view servlet is view. And inside welcome file list we have index.html. So when you go to index.html and when you add a new employee, how to add a new employee? You take one form and you create a table here, then tr, td inside the row, then these are the fields, that is name, password, email and country. Then take the input tags and then write down the name, password, email and country. Then these are the options for the country. Country is taken in a select tag here. These are the options for the country. And then once you say submit, then form action goes to save. So you need to go for the form action goes to save, that is save servlet. Then public class save servlet extends HTTP servlet begin protected void do post HTTP servlet request HTTP servlet response throw servlet exception IO exception. Then first set the content type to text or HTML. Then to print on the console, you will take print writer out equal to response.getWriter. Then whatever fields you have submitted here, name, password, email, and country, those are acquired in this save servlet using request.get parameter and saved in this string variables, that is name, password, email, and country. Then create an object for EMP class. Then using setters and getters, you set the values for this name, password, email, and country. And in status equal to empdao.save. So it is calling the save method in the empdao. Then go to empdao save method. Inside the save method, it has created a connection object. Connection con equal to empdao.get connection. Then prepared statement ps equal to con.prepare statement of insert into user 905 is the table name which you have to create in the MySQL table. So here create table user 905 ID. Here database is servlets, and create table user 905 with ID int 11 primary key auto increment. Name is varchar50, password is varchar50, email is varchar50, and country is varchar50. Once you create the table, and then insert it. Here this insert query is used to insert the value. Since there are 4 parameters, you need to take 4 question marks. Here 4 parameters. Then ps.setString. Then you get the values from the MP. You get the values and set in this prepared statement object. Then execute update. Status equal to ps.execute update. Then con.close. Then this again goes back to save servlet. Status is execute update. If status is greater than 0, that is, if any record is inserted, then out.print record saved successfully. Then request.get request dispatcher index.html dot include request response. Then it goes back to index.html. Then it says view employees. Ahref equal to view employees. If you click on view employees, it goes to view servlet. Then once it goes to view servlet, public class view servlet extends HTTP servlet, public void do get, HTTP servlet request, HTTP servlet response, throw servlet exception, IO exception. Then out.println index.html add new employee. If you want to add any more employees, then you can add any more employees also. Then in order to view the employees, it is going to the get all employees method of empdao. So it goes into empdao get all employees. So where is the get all employees method? So this is your get all employees method, public static list mp of get all employees. Then here we are creating an instance for list interface and the object for array list. Then inside the try block connection con equal to empdao.get connection, prepared statement ps equal to con.prepared statement, select star from user 905. Since we want to view all the employees which we have inserted in the query, then you need to write the select query. Then the result set rs equal to ps.execute query, where it is checking whether the table is having any next records. Then emp equal to new emp, then get the records and set into this emp object. Then list.add of key. Then it goes back to view servlet. Then it is adding to the list, and take a table here and display the table headings like name, password, email, and country, and get those values here from the empdao and print the details. So, and if you want to update or delete, here you will have update and delete options also. If you want to edit, then if you want to edit, it goes to edit. Then go to edit servlet. Inside edit, update employee. That is, in order to update the employee, first get the parameter ID, request.get parameter ID and store in SID. Then convert that to integer. Then it goes to empdao method of get employee by ID. Then go to empdao get employee by ID. In order to update the table, you need to get the ID first. So public static emp get employee by ID of int ID, then emp equal to new emp, connection con equal to empdao dot get connection, prepared statement ps equal to con dot prepared statement, select start from user 905 where ID equal to. That is, you need to select one record in order to update that record. Then ps dot set int of ID, set the ID, store the ID into the prepared statement object, then result set the rs equal to ps dot execute query. If you further have any records, it is checking the condition that rs dot next. Then get the records from rs and store it in the emp object. And go back to this edit servlet. and then store it in the EMP object. Then form action equal to edit to method is post. That is once you display in the table all the details to update, and once you say update, it goes to edit servlet2.java. Then here also get the ID, convert the ID into integer, and based on this ID, get the parameters name, password, email, and country, and store it in the string name, password, email, and country. Then employee equal to new employee, then set these values into the employee object. Then in status equal to empdao.update only. Then go to empdao update method. Excuse me. Inside the update method, you are updating here. Update user 905, set name equal to password, email, country, where ID equal to question. Then get the values from the EMP object and set into the repeat statement object. Then status equal to ps.execute update. Then it will go back to the edit servlet tool and it will check the status. If status is more than greater than 0, then response.send redirect to the view again. Then it will again go to the view server. So we'll run this program. So first go to index.html, right click on the application, then say run as and run on server. Select the Tomcat server and select the appropriate project CRUD and then say finish. So now the server is starting. So here if you want to add any new employee, you can add it as Scott, password is Scott, email is Scott at yahoo.com. You can select from USA and you save the employee. Once you save the employee, record saved successfully, then you can view the employees by clicking this link. Then two values are stored here. You can edit this and instead of yahoo.com, then give us gmail.com. If you want any modifications, you can make the modifications or you can select this as UK and edit and save. So once you can edit this, you can see the modifications here and if you want, you can delete the recordings. If you again want to add, you can click add new employee. So this is about the CRUD. That is create, read, update and delete. So hope you understood this project, CRUD project. So I'll continue in the next class.